Good morning, Professor and my dear friends. Today I will present my analysis exploring the optimal balance of horsepower and fuel efficiency in the car to maximize sales and profit. The auto industry is highly competitive with the automaker constantly evolving to making the shift customer preference. Two major factors influencing the sales are horsepower, providing the power and accelerations, and the fuel efficiency, offering the practical and environmental benefits. My analysis aimed to uncover how these features related to the sales and profit. And the second slide is the auto industry thrives by maximizing the sales and the profit through the innovation and understanding the customer desire. The horsepower and the fuel efficiency are the key factor influencing preference. Horsepower offers a power and acceleration appealing the performance focused driver. The fuel efficiency provides lower cost and environmental benefit for the practical focused buyer. This balances a customer preference with the profitability. The key question is, what is the optimal mix of horsepower and efficiency for maximizing sales and the profit given the customer preference? And the answer could be I utilize data set of the car sales with the horsepower, fuel efficiency, and the car price data from the Krieger.com. The key variables they are horsepower, fuel efficiency, sales price. I clean the data by addressing the missing value, inconsistency, and the outlier. This ensures the accuracy, reliability of the data for analysis. And the fourth slide is all about initial exploration of the data provided a valuable insight into the distribution of the car sales and the potential relationship between the horsepower and the fuel efficiency. By examining the box plot for the sales in the 1000 variable, we gain the comprehensive understanding of the car sales distribution. The box plot reveals a center tendency represented by the median, indicates a median value of the data. This provides an idea of typical sales price for the car in the dataset. Furthermore, the box plot display the speed of the data through the interquartile range. The IQR represent the medium 50% of the data, highlighting the range within which most car sales fails. Additionally, the box plot allows us to identify any outlier data points that lie significantly outside the IQR. This outlier could represent the unique or the explanations cases requiring the further investigation. And what are the relationship between the horsepower and fuel efficiency? We turned our attention to the scatter plotting the relationship between the horsepower and the fuel efficiency. These visual representations allows us to assess the linear of relationship. The linear trend could indicate that as one variable horsepower increase, the other variable fuel efficiency constantly increase or the decrease at a constant rate. While the perfect linear relationship may not be present, any significant diversion for the linearity would be noteworthy. The scatter plot also facilitates the identification of potential cluster with this data. Cluster could represent the group of the cars sharing the similar characteristics in terms of the horsepower and fuel efficiency, potentially indicating the specific market segment or the customer preference. By analyzing the distribution of the sales and relationship between the horsepower and fuel efficiency, we lay the groundwork of further exploring using the linear regression. These statistics techniques could allow us to qualify the strength and the direction of relationship between this variable and ultimately shed the light on the optimal combination for mixing the car sales and the profit. And the 5th slide is all about its approach to the model depending variable that the car sales based on the influence of two independent variables, that's the horsepower and the fuel efficiency. Our analysis yields the valuable insight starting with the R-square value of 0.674. This matrix indicates a moderately strong positive relationship between the car features and the sales. In simpler terms, 67.4% of variance speed observed in the car sales can be explained by combined influence of horsepower and fuel efficiency in our model. Furthermore, the F statistics with a p-value significantly less than 0.001 signifies that overall model is statistically significant. The statistically significant result implies that the relationship between the car features and the sales is unlikely to be solely due the chances and provide the further confident in the model finding. But the real story lies within the coefficient of our model. These coefficients qualify the impact of each independent variable, that is the horsepower and fuel efficiency, on predicting car sales. And some of the positive and significant coefficient for the horsepower, this indicates that the higher the horsepower is associated with an increase in predicting sale. In the another word, our model predict that the car with a higher horsepower trend to sell for more in the market. And the negative and significant coefficient for the fuel efficiency, that signifies that higher the fuel efficiency is associated with decrease in predicting sale. This finding reveals a trade-off between the two features in the market. While the car buyers might prioritize the power and the performance, leading to the preference of higher horsepower, they might also be concerned about the fuel cost and environmental impact, favoring the higher fuel efficiency. This trade-off highlights a complexity of the car market and need for the manufacturer to be carefully consider while the customer preference and the market trend when designing the marketing their vehicles. And the third slide is and the sixth slide is all about regression assumptions. Some of the key assumptions for the linear regression include linearity, independence of error, homogeneity, and normality of errors. And the seventh slide is all about key finding and limitation. They are the moderately strong relationship between the features and sale, and the trade-off between the power and efficiency. Some of the limitation, they are the potentially non-linear relationship and the possible uneven errors variance across the data. And the eighth slide is all about guidance for automaker. The findings suggest automakers should balance the power and efficiency based on the customer preference, offering a range of horsepower efficiency options, market benefits for each features for a rebalance segment, monitoring evolving trends like the environmental awareness, and optimizing vehicles design and the market to the maximize profit. And at the end, I just want to give the short brief about like my whole assignment. My analysis reveals the complex dynamic between the features, preference, and the profitability. While in insightful first step, further exploration is needed to deepen understanding. Ongoing research will assist automaker in optimizing their approach in this challenging industry. And the future exploration, they are exploring non-linear models, incorporating more variables, using the insight for the target market. This could provide a more understanding to inform the product design and the marketing strategy. Thank you for your time. I am happy to address your question. This analysis provides initial value insight into the optimizing the balance of horsepower and efficiency to maximize the auto sales and the profit. Thank you so much. Thank you.